So, Rick, welcome to Babylon.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me.
No worries. So, where are you from?
Belfast, yeah.
And what's the music scene like up there?
Techno, house, underground drum and bass stuff happening. There's quite a big techno scene. There's big clubs like Shine Festival. And then there's the smaller clubs running bars, but it's a healthy scene.
And how did you get into the scene?
Well, I'm 44, so I've been around for quite a time. Started clubbing when I was 20, 21. Techno clubs every weekend, seeing the likes of Dave Angel, Jeff Mills, Dave Clark, week after week after week. Just progressed from there. I had my deck since I was 18 and just kept on going. I love music. I can't see myself ever stopping.
Alright, how long had you been going clubbing until you got your decks?
I got the decks first. I didn't go clubbing until I was 21. I was a late bloomer in clubs, but I got my decks when I was 18 and I probably started mixing when I was 14. I used to, 1994, I had the Prodigy Fat of the Land tape and I had a ghetto blaster with twin decks and I taught myself how to mix by cutting and splicing, recording bars at a time from a particular tune, switching it and then recording another part from another tune and making mixtapes with a couple of sections of bars from the odd tape. So I taught myself to mix 4 years before I got my decks.
With cassette tapes?
Cassette tapes, yeah.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. The mixes weren't too good, but it's the basics. I knew what to do, like count down 4 bars and then get something else in. So
you had all the BPMs down and everything, and even the keys, maybe?
Maybe not the keys or the BPMs, but I had the idea down, yeah.
Alright, okay. And then when did you start getting gigs?
Quite late. I'm not sure why, but I got played a few gigs when I was mid-20s. I was a resident in 2 clubs for a guy called Chris Cargo. It's a progressive house in Belfast, so I did 2 of his nights in Belfast. I've won a couple of competitions. There was a Movida Corona competition, which I don't like mentioning too much because it was a 10-minute set. It's one of these ones where you do as much as you can, throw in as many effects as you can. But that got me to Switzerland to the World Final, which was my 20th birthday as well.
Nice.
Which was a messy affair. It was free Corona all weekend. Very messy.
Alright, okay. And then where have you played since then?
Played in Space, Ibiza. It was a competition I won through Ibiza Spotlight website. I think there was 7,000 entries across Europe. And it was myself, a guy from Germany, a girl from Italy and a guy from London were picked to play in We Love Sundays. So the one I was playing at was a We Love Sundays meets Warehouse Project, 2014. So I was playing on the lineup with Nicholas Jar, a load of other ones. I played 2 sets in the El Salon room. So it was a 90-minute set to begin with, and then we all went back to back for 4 hours from 4:30 to 8:30.
Wow.
I played in a boat party in San Antonio as well as part of that competition. I've played a few other clubs, Stiff Kitten in Belfast, which is now closed, and at the minute I'm a resident for Plan B, which is set in a Masonic Hall. It's kind of like a low-key private party, invite only, and maybe 100 capacity, but it's got David Holmes, Timmy Stewart, JC Williams. It's kind of like the underground scene in Belfast. They're playing. Phil Kieran's booked for the next few months. So
sounds good. And were you always into electronic music, or were you into anything before that? Or since?
Yeah, well, I'm into bands as well. I'm into like Slipknot. I'm into System of a Down, Metallica, but it's primarily electronic music. My first record was The Simpsons. Do the Bartman or simply the Blues.
Simpsons Sing the Blues or something.
Yeah, that was my first record. Second record was Michael Jackson Bad album.
Okay.
And then it was probably 91 where I started getting into more dance music. I remember buying the tape Essential Hardcore, which is like a compilation tape. It was all stuff Carl Cox was playing at the time. So I've been probably one of his biggest fans since 1991.
You weren't trying to mix that cassette tape, were you?
I might have, I can't remember. But had a lot of cassettes, but yeah, listening to dance music since 1990-91. All the old compilations, and then Gabber, all that stuff, and then into the house, into the trance, and then techno, and that's where it stayed.
All right. And what else are you doing these days?
Just trying to get more gigs. I bought myself a load of hardware synths for making music during lockdown. Unfortunately, I haven't had as much time as I would like to learn that, Ableton and things like that.
So you're producing stuff?
I'm trying to, yeah. I sold quite a lot of it, but I've kept what I think I'll need: a drum machine, a synth, a mono synth. So it's just getting the time to learn. But I'm hopefully going to start making some techno at some point.
Cool.
Play it out and see what the crowd think of it.
Okay. That's cool. Okay, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, bye.